Hey everybody. All right, so real quick video for folks who are not used to winter weather and are hearing about this winter storm that is coming to your region. So if you live in Texas, or you live in the middle of the United States, or you live in a place that does not have any infrastructure to deal with a snowstorm, you don't have snow plows, you rarely see snow. Maybe some of the younger folks have never seen a snowstorm like this. They're talking about it bringing freezing rain, ice, lots of volume of snow. This can very easily overwhelm those places. It reminds me of a few years ago when Atlanta, Georgia got 1 inch of snow and it closed the airport because they had no way to deal with a single inch of snow. So I'm gonna try to keep this brief. What I would do right now, if you do not have any winter preparations in place, I would get ready to camp inside your house. If you have neighbors, loved ones, grandparents who are elderly and need care, one of the things that is likely to happen is that you will not be able to travel. And so if you have to travel to go take care of people, bring them to your house, get them set up with you now. Be prepared, get prepared now to stay inside your home for a week. And think of all of the things that you need to leave your house to go do, and handle those affairs, get those affairs in order now so that you do not have to leave. Anybody that you need to go help, get in touch with them now. Ice breaks everything. We had an ice storm here in Michigan last spring. It destroyed the power grid for 12 counties. From the electrical company's perspective, it was a Category 5 hurricane. All of the transformers, all of the power lines were down. All of the trees broke. There was tree debris everywhere. It wasn't like a windstorm toppling trees, it just broke them all. The roads were so icy that it didn't matter what kind of four-wheel drive you had. No one could go anywhere. Plus, there were power lines and trees down over all the roads. There was no gas at the gas stations if you could get to the gas stations, because gas couldn't make it to the gas stations. If you don't have a way to heat your house because you live in a warm place, get a way to heat your house now. It might already be too late to buy wool blankets, emergency blankets, candles, that sort of thing. Get whatever you can. Keep in mind that if you're burning candles inside, that can cause respiratory issues with the air quality within the home. Similarly with running a generator for power, if that generator is too close to a window or that air is mixing with the air that you're trying to breathe, take that into account. If you're using a gas or a propane or a camp heater in your home, make sure that you're taking account of ventilation. Those cheap little Mylar emergency blankets, the best way to utilize those is to make a little tent. Think of like a canopy bed, like a 4-poster bed. With curtain rods or whatever you got, make a little tent over your bed. Don't try to use it like a typical blanket. It's just gonna trap moisture and you're gonna get all sweaty and wet and it's gonna suck. But use it to create a little tent, like one of those living room forts that your kids make, but make it out of that. Make sure there's ventilation because they don't breathe at all, so you don't wanna suffocate yourself. Make tents out of those Mylar blankets over your beds. Get blankets now. I think it's too late for a lot of this stuff. Don't plan on Amazon making good on their promised delivery times. This stuff we're already starting to see these delays. So if you are in an area that is forecasted to get the heavy snow, the ice, and this is an area where that sort of stuff is once in a rare while, you need to stop what you're doing and you need to start making these preparations today. It's not the typical preparation stuff. It's the stuff that you never thought you'd need because it never snows in Texas. Okay? All right, that's what I got for you guys. My advice is be prepared to camp inside your house. Eliminate all of the reasons that you might need to leave for 1 week. Because that way you can handle everything. That way if you're snowed in and there's 2 feet and you can't get a vehicle out the driveway and there's no electricity and there's none of that, then you're good. Focus on heat, focus on food, and focus on anybody outside the home that you're gonna need to take care of. Just bring your people close and get ready to camp. Move those loved ones in now. Do it today while you can still drive around town. All right, that's what I got for you. Everybody stay safe. Take care.